MMA is such, but she's at home right now. She texted me, said, I
gotta do it. Dustin Poirier in the black trunks. Justin Gaethje is in blue. Room as he was getting ready to come out, as he lands a left and a right. Poirier corner before they came out.
Four inside leg kicks though, man. He's gotta check him.
He's got to at least punch, catch one, and to answer to those leg kicks.
Gaethje said it would be hard for Poirier to be patient.
Gaethje has kickers MMA has ever seen.
It's going to be one of his best weapons. He steps out.
Not a great location for that cut. Appears to be bothering Gaethje. And
Poirier's leg, though.
Early side, Poirier's better at range, but Gaethje can land those kicks.
He's Gaethje at the end of his punches, so he's crowding his power.
Oh, nice combination about the combination. It was blocked, but a nice long good
flip here through 2 minutes.
Eyes starting to shut down for Gaethje. Going to get shut. He's not careful.
Dustin's already starting to move a little gingerly on that front leg.
Yep, can't take many more of those kicks. And Startin does, he chops your legs. You're so worried about defending your legs, you leave your head open and get knocked out.
Deep breath from Poirier.
I mean, the pace that Justin Gaethje makes you fight at is crazy.
He wants you to keep tired. That's what he wants. He's hoping Poirier keeps punching himself out like this.
Poirier's doing it good. He's got to defend or check these leg kicks.
And at least in the early going, Poirier, well, certainly Dustin has earned Gaethje's respect. You saw how quickly he covered up.
Poirier doing a good job staying heavy on the offense, though. He's landing right back. He's not stepping back and just eating shots. He's landing back with Gaethje.
This is what can get Justin moving back a little bit or go to the body. That's why Alvarez had so much success, going to the body.
A lot of significance for Poirier. Under 90 seconds, round one. Little slip. Poirier starting to settle in a little bit.
With being able to hit absolute power. You got to stay within yourself. If you're Dustin Poirier, when you're landing this many strikes on Justin Gaethje here, he's going to be here for a while. He's not going out with one punch most times.
And he tries to pressure you, so if you do punch, because he crowds you, so you can't extend your arms out.
Oh!
That was a heavy hook, though, that Poirier just landed around the ear of Gaethje's pocket. The leg kicks are adding up for that. That's going to really pay dividends in the second round. If he can survive. I mean, we got 30 seconds left in Gaethje's shots.
Poirier is big and powerful at 155 pounds. He just didn't cut any weight.
Right.
So he's taking that approach.
Pressure on him, that's what he's counting on. He's saying, I'm going to chop his leg down and tire him out. Energy in the third, fourth, fifth rounds, and he'll be done and chopped down.
Big hook landed there for Gaethje in that exchange. Great first run. Boom! Inside leg kick by Justin Gaethje. Over and over. Boom! Inside leg kick. You cannot take leg 25 minutes. Now, Dustin Poirier had a lot of success whenever he was in the pocket here.
Fourth, Whitman thought Gaethje won that.
Just give good advice. They get their fighter hyped up to kill. And Gaethje said, oh, what cares about round? You're going to break him anyway. He says, you're right. And here we are right now. But don't forget.
The lower half of Poirier's leg, lead leg on the southpaw, Dustin Poirier.
I thought both guys found success in that round. Gaethje did a lot of good work with those leg kicks, but also Poirier did, starting to feint now. Nice level change by Poirier.
And that's because that leg.
Big shot lands for both guys.
Break, that's the last thing you want to do. You got to hope that the damage accumulates on him. But if you give him a rest, he gets rest from the beating he's taken too.
It looked like maybe Gaethje just got warned again, a little softer that time by Herb Dean.
Gaethje can throw the, oh, nice combination by
and threw a hook and landed his own hook in Gaethje.
I think that's his best strike. I think that's Gaethje's best punch, is the left hook.
Okay.
Through the fight's first 7 minutes. Gaethje glancing left, able to land. Oh, wow. Both fighters landing in the pocket.
I mean, it's crazy watching Justin Gaethje fight because he goes every single time. They wonder why he's been in the UFC for 3 fights and has had 2 main events already. Because if you stick Gaethje in there.
First UFC fight was the main event.
Yeah, and you put him in there with guys like Dustin Poirier, Eddie Alvarez, and Michael Johnson.
Totally looked a little bit weathered. He's on his back heel. He's doing good with his jab. He's ripping the body well, but that leg, and he kind of looks at him like, stop kicking him, stop.
He's going to need him to switch. Dustin Poirier's got to switch stances.
Oh.
That leg. Nice combination. He's landed 4 or 5 punches in a row, and Gaethje just eats him.
I think that's why Eddie Alvarez did so well.
Agreed.
He invested.
Gaethje could take damage to the head because it hurts, but if you take away the air out of his lungs, that's the one way you got to fight Gaethje.
Out there briefly about a strategy change. Unable. Poirier seems to be moving okay, but some significant swelling in and around that right knee.
Nice combination.
But he can't really set down on his punches, and he won't generate the power that he normally generates because he keeps heavy on his leg.
He's landing more at a higher
percent for Dustin Poirier as we approach the 1 minute mark here in round 2 of a possible 5.
I mean, 20 punches landed. 120 strikes landed.
He has to go to the body more. Gaethje's only head hunting, and that's a problem.
Poirier.
That's how he slows these guys down and he breaks them down. Oh, nice single leg by Poirier. Can he finish this?
That would be enough.
Oh, good
nice
elbow right there.
hook.
Good elbow by Gaethje. Oh, nice.
Now Gaethje with some uppercuts here in the clinch. Kick
Goes
up
high
top
with the
for
kick.
Gaethje.
Oh!
Whoa!
What this is made of.
This is a big round for Dustin Poirier in terms of him. Dustin Gaethje has some momentum. Going back to his seat if you're Team Dustin.
It hurt more than the head damage somehow.
Well, it usually does, right?
I
It usually
agree.
does, especially with a guy like Dustin Gaethje who's so good. And the cut on the eye of Poirier.
And he still hasn't taken one shot yet.
And Poirier said he didn't necessarily fear the one-punch knockout power of Justin Gaethje, but he breaks a lot of guys who say, I've had enough, this guy's a maniac. Gaethje at his maniacal best here tonight under
Feet on top of him, and he gets right back up. Nice.
Gaethje keeps just touching. Oh, that
Poirier, and he fires that inside kick every time.
and then he just turns the knee out to check, right? Every time Dustin tries to
Turns it
return
out.
with a kick, he check. Poirier is not seeing that inside leg kick.
Both tired.
Oh, bigger and bigger.
Yep. Get to the 3-minute mark of round 3. Both guys have had their moments.
He slipped the jab and came over with the 2. And what was that?
He's hurt.
Big
Gotta
elbow.
back up and find some space. You can't try to go head first in here. You got to grab. Justin Gaethje is too smart. He's going to pick his shot. He won't waste energy and go crazy.
He's going to stop.
Their own Justin Gaethje.
He recognized that at times Justin Gaethje will break you. That's his intent, is to break you. But at this point, right now,
Out, and then Gaethje walks in front of him again and again. He doesn't follow him at all. He always heads you off and keeps you in the box.
And right leg back. Just the thought of eating another one in here.
He's in great shape. He came in shape for this fight. He hasn't stopped either. Gaethje's just landing a little heavier shots to those legs, and that's why you're seeing such an effect. Leg shots.
the crazy thing is, we talked about the Eddie Alvarez. It was only 3 rounds. I mean, need us for 2 more rounds if we get to the corners.
Deep breath from Gaethje. You're talking about 2 of the toughest fighters on this roster, top to putting on an absolute show tonight. Poirier now.
And Dustin Poirier is landing strikes and shots that right now he's wearing the fight on his face and in his
To our immediate right, he's been smiling the whole time. Under a minute, 73% on 51 attempts.
ultimately what the ending of this type of fight usually is for Justin Gaethje. And if you're Dustin Poirier, right now is not the time to be throwing everything with 100% power.
Ooh, he's
Another eye poke there. He may take a point.
So we'll see what happens. But now Poirier's got scorecards with that point deducted from Poirier too.
Despite the fact that he has a lot of experience in 5-round fights, this is the first time he's seen a 4th.
Big left hand lands by Poirier. He's looking for the finish here.
Gaethje hurt.
Gaethje's hurt bad, but he's been here before.
Gaethje nearly out on his feet. Poirier continues to land.
But he doesn't have the wherewithal to clinch.
Dustin Poirier,
goodness!
knockout!
What?
Oh my gosh, he does it.
He does not.
Big punch.
A
Wow.
fight for the ages in
Whoa.
Glendale.
Wow.
Go.
Dustin Poirier had thrown this counter left hand time and time again on the inside leg kick. This one landed clean. And right here, Justin Gaethje, an All-American wrestler, never tried to clinch, never tried to shoot a double leg. He did not have the understanding that I am hurt. I need to grab this guy. He stayed with what he has always done and tried to brawl. And Poirier is too smart, too sharp, too accurate, and found the kill shot. Great finish by Dustin Poirier.